Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Homeschool. This is Muhammad Imdadul Haq, Assistant Teacher of Mathematics, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Dear students, today I am here to take a math class of class 1. Our today's topic is fill in the blanks part 2. In this part, I will solve 13 fill in the blanks. I'll start from 13 and our last question is 26. It means that I'll solve question 13 to 26. Dear students, and these questions you have to do as your homework in your assigned homework copy, and you will submit your homework in the next Sunday in school library, and you will collect your previous homework copy from school library on that day. And it's very important to do your homework as your CT marks and SBA marks of annual examination will be given on the performance of your homework. Dear students, let us start our today's class. Our today's topic, fill in the blanks part 2. Dear students, this fill in the blanks I have given from your Enjoying Mental Maths book. I have selected these questions. Now I will solve this. First question, question 14. How many wheels do two tricycles have? Dear students, you know, tricycle means the cycle which contains 3 wheels. It means that one tricycle contains 3 wheels. So, 2 tricycles contain 3 multiplied by 2. It means 6. So, our answer of this question is 6. It means that 2 tricycles have 6 wheels. 2 tricycles have 6 wheels. Now, next question 15. How many pairs are there in 6? Dear students, you know, one pair means 2 items or 2 units. So, here is 6. Total item is 6 and one pair contains 2. So, if we divide 6 by 2, we will get 3. So, how many pairs are there in 6? There are 3 pairs. There are 3 pairs. Dear students, remember that the answer you are getting here, you can write in blank box. Okay. Now, the next question 16. Meena bought 1 dozen oranges. How many oranges did she buy? Dear students, 1 dozen means 12 items. 1 dozen means 12 items or 12 things. So, as Meena bought 1 dozen oranges, 1 dozen contain 12 items. So, answer of this question is 12. It means that Meena bought 12 oranges. Meena bought 12 oranges. Now, question 17. Place value of 6 in the number 36. Dear students, you know, this position is ones and this position is tens. To get the place value of a digit in a number, we have to multiply the digit by that position. As position of 6 is 1, so if we multiply 6 by 1, we will get the value 6. So, place value of 6 in this number is 6. So, you can fill up the blank by 6. Now, next question 18. At first a blank box given, then a minus sign, and if we subtract 10 from the blank box, it means here is a number, we will get the answer is 20. Answer is 20. It means that after subtracting 10 from a number we will get 20. It means that the number will be sum of 10 and 20. It means that we have to add 20 and 10. If we add, we will get 0 and 0 will be 0. 1 and 2 will be 3. So, answer of question 18 is 30. So, we can fill up this blank by 30. We can fill up this blank by 30. Next question. How many 25 paisa coins make 1 taka? Dear students, you know 1 taka means 100 paisa. 1 taka means 100 paisa. It means that how many coins of 25 paisa will be needed to make 100 paisa. So, we can add 25 and 25. If we add, this will be 50. Now add 25 again with 50. You will get 75. Add 25 again. You will get 100. It means that if we add 25 and 25, we will get 50. Then if we add 25 with 50, we will get 75. And if we add 25 again with 75, we will get 100. It means that we have added 25 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It means that 4 coins of 25 paisa make 100 paisa. 100 paisa means 1 taka. So, our required answer is 4 coins. How many coins will be needed? 4 coins will be needed to make 1 taka. Now, next question. How many 50 paisa coins make 1 taka? Dear students, this is similar as 19. Just here the coin is of 25 paisa, here the coin is of 50 paisa. So, add 50 and 50, you will get 100. It means that 100 paisa means 1 taka, 100 paisa means 1 taka. So, we need 1 50 paisa coin, another 50 paisa coin. It means we need 2 50 paisa coins. So, our required answer is 2. So, our required answer for question 20 is 2. Now, go to the next question, 21. 400 paisa make 10 taka. Here is a gap given. Dear students, you know 100 paisa means 1 taka. So, we can write 400 as 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100. We have added 100 4 times. 100 paisa means 1 taka. Again 100 paisa means 1 taka. Here is also 100 paisa means 1 taka. Here is also 100 paisa. It means 1 taka. It means that 1 taka, add 1 taka, 1 taka and 1 taka. It means that we have added 1 4 times. It means that 400 paisa make 4 taka. 400 paisa make 4 taka. It means that our required answer for question 20 is 4 taka. Then 21 is 4 taka. Question 21 is 4 taka. Question 22. 29 minus 9. It means that we have to subtract 9 from 29. 29 is here, 9 is here. If we subtract 9 from 9, you will get 0 and there is no digit. So, if we subtract, you will get 2 here. So, our required answer for this question is 20. So, answer of question 22 is 20. Now, question 23. What comes between 90 and 92? Dear students, you know 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This type of number you know. So, we can say 10 is the before number of 11 12 is the after number of 11, and 11 is the between number of 10 and 12. In this way, if we write 90, after 90 the number is 91, and after 91 the number is 92. So 91 comes between 90 and 92. So our required answer for this question is 91. So in the gap you have to write 91. Then 24. Add 10 and 11. If you add 10 and 11, sum will be 21. Sum will be 21. 1 and 0 will be 1. 1 and 1 will be 2. Now, here you have to write 21 expanding. If we want to write 21 expanding, at first we have to write this tens place, means 2 tens means 20, and then 1 ones. So this is 20 plus 1. Here is 1. So we can write here 1. It means that our required answer for question 24 is 1. We can apply another technique here. If you subtract 20 from 21, you will get the required answer 1. That is 1. In both cases, you will get the same answer. Question 25. How many wings do 3 birds have? How many wings do 3 birds have? The students, you know, one bird has 2 wings. One bird has 2 wings. So 3 birds have 3 multiplied by 2, or 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. So we can say, how many wings do 3 birds have? It means 3 birds have 6 wings. How many wings? 6 wings. Take away 13 from 23. This is our last question today. Take away means we have to subtract. Take away means we have to subtract. So we have to subtract 13 from 23. So subtract 13 from 23. Subtract 3 from 3, you will get 0, and subtract 1 from 2, you will get 1. So our required answer for this question is 10. Dear students, I hope you have understood our today's topic. Do this HW and submit your HW properly. Keep practicing at home. Abide by your parents. Stay home. Stay safe. See you again, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.